Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we received a new hotfix for the beta 1.5.0 patch. There's been some good issues fixed and a lot of crash fixes in this hotfix. So the link to this hotfix announcement will be down below if you want to read it for yourself. Also, I did a review video on the 1.5 beta patch overall, and a couple other videos have to do with it. So I'm going to link the original beta patch review video below as well. Also, I have a script like always. It's going to be on the screen right now. Everything that I say, all the links that are stated, everything will be down below in the description. So here are the changes. So first, fix the crash that occurred while creating village issues. So this is kind of has to not really do with the player, but kind of has to do with, and by issues they mean kind of like quests, right? So whenever quests were being created for villages, sometimes it would, a crash would happen, but now that is fixed, it's kind of very rare, but it's good to see that it was fixed. Next, they have fixed an issue that caused the scene snow calculation to be misaligned with the campaign map. So this pretty much means is sometimes you would be riding around, let's say in the plains. It's, you know, on the map it's shown as green, but as soon as you go talk to a lord or go into battle, you would have like the snow background in the battle, or you would have the snow background when you're talking to the to the Lord, even though on the world map it shows you're on green territory, right? That has been fixed, and I do appreciate that fix. I've seen a couple people talk about it, and I have gotten it on some of my saves as well. Next, it was fixed a crash that occurred when talking to a companion after clearing an alley. So by clearing an alley, that means you fought the bandits, or not the bandits, but the pretty much the gang members in the alleyway. You can do that. You can kind of drive them out and gain some reputation with the town. But I guess there was a crash that occurred when you tried to talk to a companion after you did that that mini like little fight, right? So good to see that it was fixed. Next, we have is fixed the swing speed of the Battania Axe. Now I'm not sure exactly if they made it faster or slower, but I'm guessing there was an issue, and now it's fixed to normal. Next, it was fixed a crash that occurred when an army sieges a settlement. So personally, I have not gotten this, but it does seem like something that would happen very frequently for people who have gotten this crash. So crash fixes are always good to see, so it's good to see that this was fixed as well. Next, it was fixed a crash that happened when the player tried to open the encyclopedia page for Radagos Raider. So pretty much Radagos is the guy who gives you the quest where you find your brother because he wants to take revenge on his partner who kidnapped your brother, right? And I'm guessing when you tried to find him in the encyclopedia, a crash occurred, but now a crash will not occur. So good to hear. Next, it was fixed a crash during tournament missions. Pretty much what it means is like during tournaments. What they mean by missions is you're in the tournament, right? That whole process. But another crash fix that is good to see. Next, it was clan tags are not added to player names that already have the tag. So I'm guessing they were added twice. This has to do with multiplayer, by the way. I'm guessing your clan tag was added twice before. Now it's only going to be added once if you already have the tag, which, you know, it's a little cosmetic change, but good to see. Less clutter. Next, we have players can now see the clan leaderboard when they are creating clan games. Another nice UI change has to do with multiplayer, so good to see. Next, it was fixed an issue that caused the player to be unable to end battles when enemies were fleeing. I think this is huge that it was finally fixed. I did a stream recently where I played 1.5 for a couple hours, and the problem was when enemies were fleeing, I couldn't end the battle until either I, killed the rest of the enemies, or I let them leave the map, which took a while. Sometimes it took a little bit too long because the enemies were running really, really far away, and I didn't have any horsemen, so I had to catch up with them, right? But it's good to see that it was finally fixed. Next, we have is fixed Vlandia and Empire Heavy Infantry default shields. Guess something was broken, but now it is fixed and back to normal. Next, we have is change Vulgar two-handed sword perk to sword and shield perk. I'm guessing this has to do. I'm not guessing. This has to do with multiplayer, and it looks like Vlandia will not have a two-handed class anymore, is what a lot of people are saying on the forums. So unfortunate, because two-handed swords are very, very popular in multiplayer. So unfortunate to see. And last change is another multiplayer change. Well, I guess it's in single player as well, but you're gonna notice it more in multiplayer, and that is slightly lowered Vulgar Armor. So now Vulgars have less armor, so they got pretty nerfed. You know what I mean? They got the two-handed what's it called? Two-handed sword perk taken away, and less armor. So I'm guessing they were a little bit too strong. So that's pretty much all the changes and fixes for this hotfix. If there's another hotfix, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a couple more this week, I will make sure to cover all of them for you guys and upload a video. I was kind of late on my video today, had some work to do, but you know, it is what it is. We still got it out. Lastly, I'm going to end this video in the same way in most of my update and hotfix videos. I want to thank the developers for staying active and bringing good changes. They've been very, very active. We should be expecting some modding tools before the month ends, or maybe they're going to post, or they're going to make a post that's stating that they're a little bit postponed. Either way, they are coming very soon. Also, I have a video on how to revert your game to any other patch released. So if you are having problems with the current patch, or if you're not on the beta and you want to get onto the beta, check out the video below. It's a very simple video. It tells you how to change from any patch in the game to any patch that you want, right? Also, I did start a Patreon. It's nothing crazy. I'm just using it for basic support. There's no paywalling. My content will always be free. Just if you want to support me in what I do further, check it out. Link will be down below. And like always, it's not mandatory. And lastly, hopefully this video was informative. And like always, stay safe.